Vanity, ego, and pride. The downfall of vanity, ego, and pride. So, number one, you have nothing you need to prove yourself to. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. You don't have to justify yourself to anybody. You don't have to validate yourself to anybody. Maybe God, but that's it. For example, something that happened a long time ago was when every time I was talking about either NoFap or SR, there's always be people trying to argue with me or tell me it's not real. Or maybe there's other people, when I was doing meditation for a while, they would say, oh, you don't meditate. Oh, yeah, prove it to me. Prove it. What's the longest streak you've been meditating for? How long have you been meditating? Now, meditating, that's, cold showers, that's a myth. And then what I would find myself doing is trying to justify myself, trying to prove to them that I'm right and they're wrong. It was all from a sense of insecurity, a sense of not being sure or not confident. I had to justify, I had to prove out to them that I'm right and they're wrong. And ultimately, guys, that's a sign of A, weakness, B, insecurity, and C, you're not really confident and secure of who you are, and you're seeking a sense of to show them and prove to them that I'm right. I won this argument, right? Vanity, ego, pride, all of that stuff is keeping you not free, kept me not free, right? And I was always getting so frustrated, and I used to get so frustrated, so upset about why people wouldn't believe me, right? I need to really convince all these people, and I would be pulling up statistics and doing all that, and then I realized, oh, these guys, they don't actually want to listen. It's just an argumentative, trying to prove something. And even if I were to quote-unquote win this argument or win this debate, the other person would feel like crap and they wouldn't even want to believe me, and it's just a net negative. So number one, stop arguing. Two, when I realized I have nothing to prove, I don't have to prove myself to anybody, I don't have to justify myself to anybody, I was free, I was completely free. And still, guys, I'm not perfect. There's times when I want to justify, there's times when I'm getting that rational debating, right? I love a good debate, but it's nothing there. So when you guys, I have to tell myself, when I'm speaking, I have to ask myself, why am I speaking? Why am I speaking right now? Is it because I'm seeking validation? I'm seeking to prove something? I'm seeking to argue? If that's the case, I have to stop. I don't have to justify. You don't have to justify yourself to anybody. Nobody, except, if you're working, or maybe God, but your boss. But anybody else, you don't have to prove to them anything. Just knowing that you're on your purpose, you're doing what you need to do. I do my core, I eat. Whatever the healthy habits that you do, you don't have to prove it to anybody. Now, if someone's genuinely asking from curiosity or a sense of genuinely asking you advice, then I think for sure talk to them and give them benefits. Additionally, if your job is like marketing or promotion or debating, then you have to go. But try to eliminate, guys, as much vanity, ego, and pride from this as much as possible. Trying to win the debate, trying to win this argument, trying to prove something from a sense of insecurity. And it's ultimately a much more freeing and much more, I think, a net positive on the life too. Because if I'm always trying to win a debate, prove myself, there's nothing there. It's a weakness, it's insecurity, and ultimately it's restricting, right? Because I give them power versus I know who I am, this is what I do. If you don't believe me, that's fine, it's okay. Number two, I don't have to prove to you that I'm a quote-unquote good person, right? I don't have to virtue signal. I don't have to show you, well, I want this person to really validate me and tell me that what a great person I am, right? No, I want you to tell me how strong. No, guys, know who you are deep down here. Only you, if you know who you are, that's all that matters. I don't really need that. Oh, congratulations, BJ, you did 100. I mean, that's nice, right? We all want validation. Of course, it's a natural human need, but be free of it. Be free of it, guys. Know who you are deep down as much as possible, right? Vanity, ego, pride is all natural. It's a natural evolutionary human mood and personality trait. Serve some purpose as well, but don't let it consume you guys. And yeah, so that's the message, guys. Examine and be aware before you speak. Why am I speaking right now? Why am I doing this? Is it because of vanity, ego, pride? Is it from insecurity? Or is it from true love or true care, true purpose, true truth? Am I just speaking the truth? Am I just trying to help others? Really, then it's okay. So guys, that's the thing I'm trying to deal with and battle with, and that's the message, guys. So I appreciate everyone for, I'm not perfect, I'm trying to figure it out myself, but I appreciate everyone watching. Peace, love, wish you guys the best, man. Peace.